adding the audio.
Wait, this whole time we didn't have audio again?
Going out. My record had it, and if you had it...
This whole time no one's been able to hear us?
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Do you want to start over again?
No, I don't. I just have to I have to remember. Now everybody can hear us, right? Jeffrey, Mr. Winner, chicken dinner, Jeffrey. I believe everybody can hear us now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think.
Yeah, Danny. Hey,
yeah.
Danny.
Yeah, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
I that's the one thing I forget now. I'm doing too.
Don't tell me you're doing too much.
No, I'm not doing too much. I got 2 different channels going because I want music to go out for people to watch on the clock and not have just a silent clock because that's weird. That's like watching the time in your life pass before your eyes.
Yes, but
so play some funky beats.
If the result of having audio on that is not having audio during our show.
No, it's not that. It's just me. If that makes sense. It's just me remembering. I misremembered. It's fine.
Hold on. Did it work?
I don't know.
Yes.
But hello everybody. Yes. Philip, hello. Danny, how are things in Florida? Sir? That's what I would like to know. How are things in Florida? Mm-hmm. Jeffrey, congratulations on your big win.
I know. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah. And who else was on there? I saw somebody else on there. Maybe that was it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So there you go.
Is it like my new comments?
Your new comment? Oh.
I streamlined it.
Everybody, yeah, take a look at what Kennedy has going there. And be amazed.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Fade the music. Did you not fade the music?
No, I don't know. I thought I did.
I don't know. Someone was asking about fading the music.
No, it's off. Huh? It's all good.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, so was the music playing while we were talking?
Shouldn't have been.
Oh.
Shouldn't have been.
All right.
Yeah. There should be no music. It should just be our sultry voices. I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We need more people.
What, here on the set?
Yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey says audio's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was good.
All right, let's see. Oh, Danny.
I could probably set up a macro. Do we want to talk nerdy? Could probably set up a macro to do that.
No.
Okay.
We don't want to talk nerdy.
We want to talk about your new computer?
I mean, I don't have it yet.
Okay. Everybody, Kennedy's getting a new computer, so.
I don't know why I have to tell everybody that.
Well, I think that means everybody can anticipate awesome things for the show.
Uh-huh. Julie was real happy with me today.
Yeah, Jeffrey says just get a Stream Deck.
Uh-huh. Not that easy, Jeffrey.
I have an ATEM Mini. That's what we're actually streaming out of, but Kennedy can't use HDMI cameras. And he doesn't, whatever. He likes his
No,
mics.
I can. I've looked into it. I can hook up your 810 Mini
to vMix.
But I can only have one. I can only take one output.
Right.
So whatever camera. So if we have double boxes and stuff, I can't do that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You like your bells and whistles on the vMix.
Yeah.
He's comfy with it, and he makes it look good.
Uh-huh.
So we go with what works, or mostly works, right?
Yeah. So in the future, here coming up in the next few months, there should be a improvement in our quality.
Probably.
The quality of Liquid Lunch.
Potentially.
Yeah. The production value of Liquid Lunch is going to go up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something froze. He said something's frozen.
No, that's Danny. Try refreshing. Try refreshing, bro.
Uh-huh.
Everything I'm watching here. I'm watching YouTube and everything. So, and you're on Facebook too. Always, if things are frozen, like not in the best way, like a margarita, but like video, try refreshing that guy, and then maybe go into the YouTube if you're on the Facebook, and if you're on the Facebook or if you're on the YouTube, go to the Facebook, and then let us know.
Philip suggests we start a Patreon for the show. Philip, how much can we put you in for? How much you gonna donate?
If there's one for Interbrews, if you want to go there, that's exclusive content. That's the only thing I want to do. Like, if we're gonna do that, I want to be able to offer exclusive stuff. But maybe we don't need to. Maybe just people want to throw money at us.
I'm okay. It sounds like Philip does.
Okay. Well, Philip, if you want to throw money at us,
you
want an OnlyFans, Jeffrey?
Yeah, Philip doesn't need that new AC.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we could.
He doesn't need air conditioning.
I wish there was a way. I wish there was a way to do like a dual Patreon through one. I don't want to set up a whole other account for it.
Oh.
It's like all set up. I don't know.
Yeah, it takes a long time to set that up, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, just to get everything going. But I got kind of a system Anyway,
A fans only show. Fans only.
me?
No,
No.
I guess Jeffrey's saying do like a fans only show.
No,
but
no.
I kind of feel.
Jeffrey's saying OnlyFans. You know what that is? You
Yes.
know what that is.
Yeah, like you show only certain content to your fans.
But it's mostly like porn stars to do that.
yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I was obviously gonna do it shirtless.
Okay.
It's gonna do the show shirtless.
All right.
For the OnlyFans.
So if we set up a page,
Oh.
what can we offer like exclusive? Maybe like a quarterly meetup at Thistle or something. Hot moms. Yeah, it is like a bunch of hot moms like doing chores.
Yeah, but we're more like hot dads.
Yeah. What are we? Dilfs? Wait, what would it be? Dads I'd like to drink beer with? What is that? A dilbs? We're dilbs.
Yeah.
We're dilbs. That's what we are.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait. Dilbs. Dilbs. Dads I'd like to drink beer with. What is that?
Apparently, Philip thinks we'd make more money if I kept my shirt on.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Maybe
you might be right, but we're getting that shock value money.
You start with it off, and then you go like, if you pay me, I'll put it back on. So, dads, I'd like to drink
anyway,
beer with.
I'm scoring a lot of brownie points with Julie today.
Dildabas.
Yeah.
Flows. It just kind of rolls off the tongue. Dildabas.
Yeah.
But you're not a dad.
No, but I'm
Dad and a dudes. We could just change it to dudes.
dude or dads,
dudes,
whatever. But
yeah, dude.
But we do make a lot of dad jokes, so
It's true.
yeah.
It's true. Okay. Not thinking too hard about it, Philip. Just trying to really narrow this thing down. Just trying to really wrench in, just get it.
We sent out wedding invitations this week.
When should I
last week?
Should I have received it already?
It's in the mail. I think we just sent them out on Saturday.
Okay.
So,
I don't
hence-
check the mail very
hence
often.
The shirt.
Oh.
Even-
You're a shirt guy.
Yes, I'm a shirt guy.
I mean, like you wear that shirt. You're wearing that shirt.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, it's the first time I've worn this shirt.
Okay.
It's a little tight.
Yeah. Well, don't dry it.
I don't, but sometimes there's a lot of T-shirts I don't dry.
You don't have a specials.
And I explain that it's more like a length thing than like a girth
No,
thing.
I'm right there with you. Well,
And because sometimes you have these shirts and they're hanging up already past your belly button.
yeah.
Like the half-sleeve shirts.
Yeah.
That we used to wear back in the days for like football practice.
Mm-hmm. You played football?
No, but I was.
You were the team manager.
I saw them. I was aware of these shirts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ever play? You played basketball, right?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. We didn't wear half shirts playing basketball.
No, you should.
But we did do like shirts and skins.
Yeah. How'd that work out for you? You were always on the short side.
I don't know. I don't remember which one's better. Haven't always been this big. There was a time when I would,
Yeah.
just whip it off and throw it around like that. And, yeah. There's a time in my life where I could do that.
You can still do it.
Now's not the time. Yes, I have the ability to do it, but people like me better when I don't.
Okay. Maybe at the wedding.
Definitely not at the wedding. I mean,
the
unless
reception.
Julie gives me permission.
At the reception.
If Julie gives me permission.
Okay. Speaking of, I see Jules jumped on.
Yes.
She likes it.
Yeah.
Is she
She likes this shirt.
is she off on another adventure? And is there any chance that if she's on an adventure that it could possibly result in beer being brought back?
One of her ventures involved our guest last week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know that. But was that like recently? She
No,
went back?
that was a while ago.
No, I know that. Now you're talking about the past. I'm talking about the now, the here and now, and then we're going to talk about what happens next week.
No, her next venture is going to be over here in your neck of the woods.
Oh,
in Cyprus.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. Yep.
So when is that happening? When should we expect her?
Next week, I believe.
What day? Does she need a place to stay since it's so far?
Julie, Josh has opened up his doors for you if you need a place to stay.
I didn't say that. I asked if she needed a place to stay. I asked if she needed a place to stay.
If she needed a place to stay, and then you were going to say, well, you can't stay here.
Because there's a Holiday Inn right up there.
Yeah.
I could have. You don't know. I mean, yeah, she could stay here. She needs to. It'd be be like a episode of.
She'd get so sick with your dogs, though.
What do you mean?
She's allergic to pet hair.
Not even Bosco and Bella's. It's not fur. It's like hair.
Oh, they're both hyperallergenic
Or something.
Oh, then maybe you would have fun over
Tell
here.
her to come in and rub her face all over Bosco,
Uh-huh.
and then see what happens, and we'll go from there.
Oh,
Does she ever get runny nose when she's over here?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you
And
get
they're-
runny noses, Julie, when you come over here?
Yeah, and they're all up in her business. It's
Yeah,
not like she's-
yeah, they are.
Yeah. They're up in everybody's business.
Mm-hmm.
They love people's business. This is a beer show. Should we talk about what that part of it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We've gone way too long without it.
Right. It's already 13 after.
I
So
know.
everybody check your watch.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
All right. So welcome to the beer show.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the beer cam.
I remembered the beer cam today.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. There we go. On the table from your right to left. On your right is a Goza from the brewery LBK out in Lubbock, beautiful Lubbock, Texas, home of the Red Raiders, home of Buddy Holly, home of some of the flattest.
You know what I was thinking the other day?
What?
That you and me both, we actually look just like Buddy Holly.
Yeah, with our glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't have a beard.
You don't get what I'm talking about.
What?
The we look just like Buddy Holly.
Oh, well, I wasn't going to say Mary Tyler Moore.
And you're Mary Tyler Moore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We look like Buddy Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buddy Holly was
Just like Buddy Holly.
he was a cool cat.
Yeah.
But anyway, from the brewery LBK, it's what they call their Hurricane Goza with passion fruit and lime, and it's delicious. Rings in at a 5.52%,
Even though no hurricanes reach Lubbock, Texas, but
unless it's in a glass.
yeah.
And it's fantastic. It's a delicious beer. In the middle, you brought that one. What do we got in the middle there?
In the middle is that is one of our Florida beers. In fact, that's the only beer we brought back from Florida.
Okay.
It's from, if I get this right. All right, so right below that beer, you'll see that Keel Farms coaster. Mm-hmm. And that's Keel Farms Agrarian Ale and Cider from Farm City, Florida.
Okay.
Plant City, Florida.
Yeah.
And started off as a winery, then they started doing cider, then they started doing beer. The beer's pretty good. The Kolsch was pretty good, so thought I'd have it on the show.
Okay.
There we go.
Very cool.
Yep.
And then the other, from just right up the road here.
Yeah, Location 6. Julie and I had the pleasure of going there for the first time.
It's a cool spot, right?
Yesterday. It's a really cool spot.
Did you meet any of the owners or the staff?
Sort of.
What does that mean?
You sound like Julie. There was an older gentleman there that I'm going to assume he's the owner.
Mm-hmm. Was it Craig?
I don't know. Julie kept saying, "Why don't you go up and talk to him?" And I'm like, I don't want to.
Did he look like he piloted planes in the past? Like if you looked at it and you're like, that dude looks like he could fly a plane.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. Do pilots have a look?
Yeah. Like a confident, like,
Uh-huh.
what I'm dealing with right now is not that big a deal.
Uh-huh.
I've been in a plane. I fly a plane.
I didn't notice that, but maybe next time I go, I will check out that look.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely got it. Good dudes up there.
And then there's a gentleman with longer hair.
Andrew?
Was serving.
Curly,
Yeah,
dark hair,
yeah,
and had a great smile.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
He upsold me, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
On taking beers to go.
There you go.
We were gonna leave, and he's like,
You didn't tell him who you were, did you?
"No,
Why not?
because I don't do that.
You need to do that.
I understand this, but
No, you don't understand.
But I'm kind of antisocial.
No, you're at a brewery. You can't be antisocial at a
Well,
brewery.
sometimes I am. But we'll be back to this place a lot because, my parents recently moved out to Belleville.
Did they really?
Yeah. Did
I
I,
didn't
not
know
tell you
that.
that?
Maybe you did, but I didn't make. They were going to. Are they already out there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a party. Huff Brewing's in Belleville.
Yeah, but Huff Brewing is literally open like one day a week for about 3 hours.
That's not true. It's 2 days a week
I think it's only one day
Fridays and Saturdays? Not open Saturdays?
I think it's open only on Saturdays.
It's open on Fridays.
No, let me. But
I promise you it's open on Fridays.
it's hard to get. Yeah.
Ryan was one of our first guests on Liquid Lunch ever. Mm-hmm. You knew that, right?
Ryan
Huff.
Uh-huh. I don't remember Ryan Huff.
Ryan Huff.
Yeah.
Of Huff Brewing.
I understand.
Mm-hmm. He was one of our first
correlations.
Guests. He was one of like the first guests we ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Alan.
Yeah.
Him and Alan were our first guests.
Okay.
And Bruce was not that long behind.
Yeah, I remember Bruce being like one of the first ones.
Speaking of, and I would need to apologize to everybody out there that listens to Interbrews. Due to some technical snafus, I'm late on getting Interbrews, this latest episode of Interbrews up that Bruce is on.
Tisk.
So it'll be up today. I promise you today. It's all good to go.
Tisk.
The audio side, the video side. Speaking of the video side, you can go subscribe to YouTube, the Interbrews YouTube channel, and see our episode at Location 6.
When did you start a Interbrews YouTube channel?
Years.
You've had it for years. You've had.
You don't even listen to the podcast.
I do.
No, you don't.
Sometimes.
What's the last one you listened to? Did you listen to the Location 6 episode?
No.
Yeah. Did you watch the Location 6 episode?
I didn't even know you were putting out video.
There you go. Thanks for being a long-time supporter.
Well, you don't tell me these things.
I tell you all these things. Tell you all these things. But then you shrug it off. I'm like, all right.
No, I don't.
Before this gets weirder,
Uh-huh.
we should pour a beer.
Okay.
I feel like there's a conversation we should have over.
Oh. So anyway, Location 6, I had their Pilsner, and their Pilsner is fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Man, it's so good. Anyway, so what do you want to start with?
I think for the sake of palates, let's start with the Pilsner.
Okay.
No, Kolsch. Let's go Kolsch.
All right.
No, we had a Kolsch last time, right? Let's do Pilsner. I want to do Pilsner.
Well, we had Pilsner not that long ago as
I want to do Pilsner. I want to do Pilsner.
Well, I don't blame you. This one's pretty good.
Yeah, Jeffrey, I don't know. I don't know if Kennedy even tries. I don't know if he even tries. Do you do any research before the show?
Today?
Yeah, do you look around and see what's going on in the beer world? Did you know that Jeffrey won a fabulous award?
I told Jeffrey congratulations for winning that award.
Did you know that?
Did you?
Of course, I told him before you did.
Did you tell him before? Who told you first? Who gave you congratulations? I shouldn't say it because.
Speaking of, did you see John Holler from Holler Brewing? Speaking of Pilsners, did you see his video address to the world?
No. Oops. Hold on. I didn't want to do that. There. Let's get to you.
Our friend John Holler, who you can also see on Interbrews, and an exclusive episode on Patreon, and this latest episode that I'm about to put up today also will have an exclusive episode only available to Patreon supporters of Interbrews. But he made an address where they have 6 Pilsners at Holler Brewing. 6, Kennedy, 6 Pilsners. Who does that?
Holler Brewing. That's who does that.
Right, and they don't apologize for it. They have a French style, an Italian style.
Yes, that French Pilsner is really good.
Yeah, the Fafa or whatever it's called.
I don't remember.
I've already forgotten because I had one and another, and then you laugh at the name. But it's delicious. They've got the Czech baby Czech, or what? Dollar pills, y'all.
Dollar pill, yeah.
Yeah. So I can't remember the rest. It's what, 2 more? I'm missing 2. Anyway, fantastic stuff. So holler at your boys at Holler if you like Pilsner, if you're a crispy boy. That's boom. This is great.
Hold on. So one who enjoys Pilsners, or I guess lagers in general, they're referred to as crispy boys.
Well, these are crispy boy beers. BOI, right?
Right,
Crispy boy.
obviously.
Yeah. So you can be a crispy boy or enjoy a crispy boy. It's all kind of meshed together, as opposed to like the haze heads or haze whatever you call them.
I think I'm a crispy boy.
I think you can be non-beernary. Hey, coin that term. Non-beernary means I flow back and forth between styles that I enjoy. Yeah, there you go. I'm identifying as non-beernary. I like crispies. I like hazies on occasion. I like malty. I like dark, dank, super West Coasty stouts or black IPAs and stouts and porters and Belgians and sours. I like them all.
Some funky farmhouse ales.
Funky farmhouse.
Yeah.
I like Brett. Get some bread up in you.
So
I like all that.
when someone says, "What's your favorite type of beer?" You say, "I prefer to be identified as being non-binary."
Yes, I identify as non-binary, meaning
Uh-huh.
I can tell you what it is right now, but in a moment's notice, my taste can change, my
Yes.
mood can change, and I'll identify as I may be a crispy boy, but then I may be a hophead, or I may be a malt man, malt monster. I don't know what a malt like,
Or
or a smoke,
a stouty.
a stouty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know a few stouties.
Yeah, or a porter.
Uh-huh.
That's someone who carries the water for porters or something. I don't know.
Porter's Porter.
Yeah, porter's porter.
That's actually a beer at Southern Yankee, by the way.
Oh, there you go.
Porter's Porter.
I may be a smoke surrogate. I don't know. I don't. I like smoky beers.
Sour Patch Kid.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Yeah.
I may be a milkshake. I don't know. Whatever. I'll try anything. There you go. Yeah, non-binary. I feel like there you go, everybody. Spread that around. You don't have to tell everybody what you identify as. You don't have to make a claim. But just know that's a category. Anyway. Okay. What do you think about this beer?
It's fantastic. I don't know what they put in this beer. They must have crack in it.
Tastes like
Yeah.
hops and Pilsner malt.
Super crispy, super easy.
Super dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
And like perfect amount of hops in there. That's the one reason, like, if you're a fan of the hops, like, and a fan of the lagers, that's why you got your Pilsners.
Yeah.
They tend to be a little more hoppy.
They're great summer drinking.
Yeah.
What's the ABV on this? It's not much. It's like 5, right?
6.1.
Oh, a little higher.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I recommend wholeheartedly everybody get up to Waller. I don't know what takes you to Waller. I know people go by Waller a lot, but hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on.
All right. Whoa. Bless you.
Thank you. Dude, you should have taken the single shot and done it in slow-mo. My face contorting. I don't know what takes people to Waller, but going to Waller now is a thing. Actually, that area, you speak of Belleville. So here you go. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
You go to location 6, and you do it on a day that Huff Brewing is open, so Friday or Saturday.
Right.
And then you can head out. Once you're in Belleville, you're very, very close to Brenham. That's just who I am.
Yeah. And there's no problem with that. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. What can you do? It's who I am. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, once you're in Belleville, you're pretty close to Brenham, so you can go to Brazos Valley, and then circle back around to where else could you circle back around?
I mean, if Cold Fox ever opens up a
tap room.
you can head over there too.
Yeah, I feel like there's another one on the way.
I haven't had a beer from Cold Fox in a while.
I saw them on tap not too long ago.
They're on tap quite frequently
Like Brew 30
at Thistle Draft Shop
Thistle,
too.
Yeah. So, yeah. And then if you come back in this way, down to 90, you're Klaus or Cypress, the craft beer seller Cypress slash Stovetop Brewing. That's right over there. You've never been there, have you?
Stovetop?
Yeah. Well, that's their brewery inside of craft beer cellar.
Oh, never heard of Stovetop.
Yeah.
Can you get like stuffing with your beer?
They have stuff.
Oh,
So they sell a bunch of other people's beers too. It's a cool spot right there off of Barker Cypress, or right there on Barker. I guess it's on Barker Cypress, right near 290.
okay.
And but they do brew their own beer there, so they'll have 2 or 3 beers of theirs on tap along
Cool.
with guest taps. And then you're not too far from Wicked Boxer, so you can give that a try, which is
Right.
down further on Barker Cypress now. And yeah, so it's a pretty cool little area to be over here. Yeah. So, what else did you try at Location 6?
That was it.
Just the Pilsner?
Well, we were gonna. That's the thing. I thought we had longer. We were meeting I was meeting Mom and Dad. We were gonna have dinner with them that night.
Yeah.
And so we stopped, and we kind of got there a little later. We probably should have, and my parents were a little faster than we thought they would be.
Yeah.
So we only had time for one beer.
Your parents being fast doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Your parents are with it.
Yeah,
They're on the go.
They're with it.
Yeah. I want to take your parents to Huff Brewing. on a night when they have like, what are they like? They sometimes they'll do like baked potato, like and sometimes they'll have steak
Yeah.
nights out there and stuff. I'd love to take them out there for a steak.
What is?
Do I like steak?
Do I like?
No, your parents.
Yes, they like steak. My parents are actually on the doing the keto diet right now.
Okay.
So yes.
So potatoes not a thing, but
Potatoes, no.
steak
but
all
steak,
day.
yeah.
All day, every day. So yeah, they have cool steak nights. They have taco nights sometimes, different things. So we'll find a night, but I think they would dig it a lot because you kind of have to tell the cows to get out of the way to get to the tap room. If we wait till fall, it's one of the best places to have a beer.
Okay. They're only open Fridays. Huff is only open Friday, 5 to 10 p.m.
They're not open on Saturdays. They're open on some Saturdays.
Not according to Google Maps.
Oh, no. You know
According to
what?
Google, only 1 day a week. And if you're watching us from Huff and you're open more than 1 day a week, you
I'll ask Ryan.
probably need to contact Google because they're giving out bad information.
I'll ask Ryan.
So, kind of hard to get there. Only 1 day a week.
No, you just have to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get on your feet, stand up, and make it happen. Channel your inner Gloria Estefan. Hey,
Get on your feet.
would you like to hear something cool?
Oh, that's a good question.
What? How do they make money?
How do they make money?
Well, you can buy their beer in stores. You know, there's other ways to have beer other than at the brewery. So they can their magnificent Huffmeister lager.
Where would you buy this? Or
In
do you
cans?
know? Yeah.
Well, in cans, you up in like Brenham and in Belleville.
Okay.
It's a smaller. I mean, I think it's a 10-barrel system that they've got.
Okay. They have their own canning line?
No, I think somebody comes in cans.
Oh, all right.
But like the HEB in Brenham, right there off of 290,
They got Huff.
they got the Huffmeister.
I don't think I've ever had Huff.
You've not gone
Beer.
out there with us. We've done a
No.
couple of interbrews out there.
No, I have not.
It was fun, dude. It's always fun. So anyway, they're also on tap. I know a lot of times at Brew 30. I don't know if I've seen it at Thistle, but I mean it's a limited release, but it's out there on their farm. They have a full working farm, and that's where the brewery is. The brewery is on the farm, so it's not just the brewery.
Yes, Jeffrey. They're not close to you.
No, Belleville,
Yeah.
beautiful scenic Belleville. I think there's another brewery or something perhaps moving to that area, or about to open up in that area.
I don't know.
I think that sounded. familiar.
I really want to go to Huff Brewing since it's in Belleville, but man, wish they were open more.
Let me know. When it gets a little cooler
Yeah.
and you can sit outside. Like
Yeah.
right now, you could go sit in the tap room. It's like a farmhouse that you're sitting in.
Yeah, maybe in the future I'm gonna have a lot more spare time. Kelly brings home.
Thank you.
She brings home from the gym today
I know that.
at 2:30.
Don't air my stuff.
Well,
Bro.
quit having it pop up.
That's mine. Why are you spying on my stuff?
Well, it pops up right in the middle of the screen, and I can't help but see it.
But that doesn't mean you have to comment on it. That's called couth. Having
You
couth.
realize I've commented on that at least 20 times by now.
Just saying. Now that I'm all out, I'm exposing myself as non-binary. There's gonna be some blowback. People are gonna question all of that. Like, how come you can't pick a style and stick with it? How come you don't have a favorite?
I really messed up yesterday.
What?
I mean,
Go on.
I am very disappointed with myself, and I
Why?
can't believe I did this.
Oh, please. Let's
You
work through
really?
this.
Okay.
If you want,
My mistake was I only got one.
Oh. Yeah.
This is my big mistake. I don't know what I was thinking, but I only got one of these. And then my other mistake was sharing it with you.
Oh, well, that's rude.
No, I'm kidding.
It is really good though.
I am. Yeah.
They have. We were there. It was earlier. Let's see. It was last year, late last year, and when we did the interbrews.
Yeah.
And they got some good stouts and a lot of variety.
Oh yeah.
So you only had the one beer while you were there?
Well, we were only there so we got there at 5 o'clock. It closes at 6, and we had to leave. We had to be out of there by 5:30.
I don't think they would have kicked you out, but if you
No,
had
but I had to. But then my parents said, "Oh, we're going to be at the restaurant at 5:45," and it's like a 30-minute drive.
No.
Belleville's still a 30-minute drive from Huff, or not Huff, from location 6. So,
Yeah.
logistically, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
But
and Jeffrey points out you could have chugged a few beers in 30 minutes.
Yes, I could have chugged beers. You're right.
Yeah. So
We could have chugged.
if you'd applied yourself. We're halfway through the show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have a time limit.
Well, I mean, we're like 30 minutes in. That's usually about I'm going to call it halfway. I can't believe you can't remember who our first guests were. I mean, that was early on. So
I can go back and look.
I don't want you to go back and look. I just remember. You don't remember what the conversation was about and all that?
That was over 5 years ago.
I know.
No. I don't remember what I did 5 minutes. I don't remember what we were talking about 5 minutes ago.
We were talking about you pouring one more beer. That's what you were talking about. There.
All right. So, Florida Kolsch right here.
Mm-hmm.
I brought this back in. Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my mom just told me she got her wedding invitation in the mail.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. So was she going to be able to come if she had not?
They're coming. My dad's actually officiating the wedding.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've told you how much I admire your parents, right?
Uh-huh.
I think they're great.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened with you, but they're great.
Well,
whoa.
What?
Wrong glass.
I thought you want... Oh.
That's yours. Drink the rest of
All right.
that. That's for the Goza, bro.
That's not where it goes?
No.
All right. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Now, what'd you think about Location 6, their tap room, their building?
Oh, it's really cool. So Julie and I, or Julie, because she's the talker out of both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Asked,
Julie, why didn't you drop my name? You got a name drop. That was my glass. That's your glass. This is my glass.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to give you your backwash.
Hold on. Oh, there wasn't much backwash with that Pilsner.
How do you make a non-soured Goza? Is it just, isn't that called just a, what is that?
A wheat beer?
Yeah, wheat beer, a light wheat beer, session wheat beer. All right, Crowler holds a lot.
32.
All right, awesome. 2 beers worth, 2 pints. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there 16 ounces in a pint? In that?
There is.
Yeah. Boom. So Kolsch.
Yeah.
Kolsch's are good.
Nice. It's a little more ambery, I guess, than that Pilsner.
Oh yeah,
There's
a lot more fruity flavor, which is indicative of an ale, which you should expect. And I just use the word indicative in a non-ironic way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeffrey, I want to know how you make a non-soured Goza, or what went into a non. Did you just not sour it? Did you forget?
But is it a Goza?
What was his winning beer?
Yeah, Jeffrey, you want to tell us about it? I mean, I could.
We could go look it up.
I can tell you, but it was a.
It was down at City Acre.
Yeah, it was a City Acre, and
which is another place you need to go if you've never been.
Yeah, their competition was kind of cool. It was more like a, everyone got to drink the beers, and then there was like no real judging. It's like the people, just everyone who's drinking the beers, kind of
the people,
kind of put in their votes in.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Were you there? You weren't there, were you?
I wasn't there, but Jeffrey is a rogue brewer, so there was a lot of talk.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of talk.
Let's see. What was the style?
He did if I'm not mistaken, he did some kind of milkshake IPA with fruit in it.
Let's see. No, it's yeah.
Oh, there was judging. Okay.
British dark mild. Let's see. American red.
Oh, you really did a non-soured Goza.
That was the beer.
Uh-huh.
That won.
Yeah, People's Choice.
Did they surprise you with the picture, Jeffrey?
People's Choice competition.
Did they? They were like, Jeffrey. Yeah. Huh? And they took the picture. Because you should be smiling when you're the winner. Or were you already thinking about your next beer? I don't know.
That's as serious like.
I know it's a serious like competition face.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he had going.
Yeah.
Sour hazy milkshake IPA with blackberries.
All right.
It's a lot. It's a lot going on there. Sounds good though. Is there any left?
Yeah. Is there any left, Jeffrey?
He's always surprised. Very cool. Very cool.
There was. Looks like it was a 2-part. There was judging and there was People's Choice.
Okay. Did you win both, or was it a conglomerate? Like that's how they made the decision on who won. You had to explain the style to everyone. Well, yeah, that's a whole bunch because you sour element and then hazy. Milkshake means you put lactose, and then IPA means the hopping, and then blackberries.
Mm-hmm.
That obviously speaks for itself. But yeah, maybe we can get one on the show. I'll tell you what. City Acre's going to have some. You give them a keg, or they're going to brew it your recipe? City Acre's a cool spot. Like,
yeah, they food wise,
yeah.
If you ever been there for their brunch and had their chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
that is something that's
No, they're
truly
great.
wonderful.
Yeah, I love City Acre. That's a cool concept. Like just in the middle, like straight, like middle of Houston, like in the city. But then you
Yeah,
got,
like it doesn't seem like where they are. It's not. You wouldn't think like a brewery would be there.
but there's them,
it's-
and then they're
it's-
close to Spindle Tap as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of awesome beer going on in that little spot, and they're not that far from everything. If you're in town, it's not that far.
No, you get. It's just kind of north of the loop, up right at 59.
Yep, they're gonna schedule a brew day with you. That'd be cool. We should let me
wow.
know when that is. If y'all don't mind having a fly on the wall or somebody to document or whatever. If I can make it in my schedule, that'd be cool to be there. Just as a, to hang out there, but to watch the whole thing go
And
down.
Jeffrey, they're doing the your milkshake IPA, not your non-soured goza.
Yeah, which I don't know what that means. Like we said, it's a session wheat beer.
Yeah.
But anyway. Well, cool. Yeah, let us know when that happens. Speaking of awesome things happening, I asked you if you wanted to hear something cool.
Who, me?
Yeah. Do you want to hear something cool?
Of course I do.
Breaking news? I don't have a breaking news sound effect. I used to have
After
one.
all these years, and you still don't have one.
I meant to get one.
Okay.
I had one at one point.
You did. Now that I think about it, yeah, the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where it went. I probably have to offload it for whatever reason. But anyway, next week, you ready for this? Drum roll. Blah, 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 blah. In this very studio, one, Blake Niederhofer from Lone Pint. Where's the Lone Pint? It's right there. Lone Pint.
Hold on.
From Lone Pine.
Is that oh, here we go. There we go.
Woo! Graphics. Oh. Cup the Lone Pines. Anyway, for next week, Blake Niederhofer will be sitting over here in this area. And he'll be in studio. He's going to come here straight from the brewery, smelling of hops, smelling of a brew house. And he's going to bring his beard and his wit. And I don't know, not the beard, just his wit, right? Like his brain, the things he likes to talk about. He's going to come here and talk in studio with us. It's going to be awesome. So who doesn't love Blake? Thank you. Next week, be here. Blake Niederhofer, Lone Pint, here in studio guest. Doesn't happen very often. It's been a while since we've had an in-studio guest, right?
There we go.
What's that?
I was trying
Oh,
to.
did you have to spell out Niederhofer?
I was
Did
trying
it autocorrect on you?
No, this doesn't have autocorrect. It probably should.
Yeah.
It would have probably it would have saved me a lot of frustration.
But
over
on
the years.
Niederhofer, it's going to throw you for a loop.
Well, yeah, I think I've spelled out Niederhofer before.
Yeah.
Now, it's actually not that difficult.
No, it's phonetically, it's pretty much the same. It's that's a $20 handle for sure, though.
Yeah, if you don't know much about Blake or don't know much, even if you don't know much about Lone Pint, but you're a fan of beards,
Oh yeah. I feel like we need a beard sponsor.
It's gonna be just amazing. That show's just gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, we might just need, instead of the beer cam, just a beard cam. Like just focus in on his beard.
Yeah.
They were just up in Denton. Now that they've got the Texas Craft Brewers Guild meetings are back in full swing. Well, maybe not full swing, but they're in swing again. They were in Denton. I saw the pictures. A little jealous. To be honest with you, I wish they had a media side for the guild
Yeah.
so we could attend, but they don't.
Oh, maybe.
got a lobby
Maybe
for
that's
that.
something you could bring up to them.
I've brought it up, and then
Yes, we
Charles
need-
is always like, "That's great." I do, hey, and he like goes talk to somebody else.
Media credentials.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's like, they talk about secret underground things in the beer world.
Oh.
They're like the
Oh, the seedy side of the
not
the
the seedy side. It's just more like the secret, like who are those? The Bilderbergers. They're like the Bilderberg group of brewing.
They're like the what do you call it? The
Masons.
The Masons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're kind of like the Mason. Yeah, it's like Masons in brewing. It's kind of like that. So anyway, they were in Denton for a big party, all across the state. That's the kind of place that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Danny's coming to Texas next week.
Oh, are you coming here?
Yeah, where are you gonna be?
Because turns out Texas is pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just saying you're
Yeah.
coming to Texas. That's we're gonna need more details.
If you're coming through Houston, you can maybe mule some Florida beers over here.
I just want to see Danny. I miss Danny.
Yeah.
So maybe, are you going to be in the Houston area? Oh, DFW. I mean,
No, I mean that's where he's kind of from.
still though.
Yeah. That's okay.
Fine.
That's okay.
Fine. It's fine. It's like 4 hours away, 4.5 hours away. It's fine. Flying back. Okay, fine. But we're glad you're back.
Yeah, well, welcome back to
Hey,
Texas.
Bruce. There's
No.
Bruce. Like I said,
Bruce.
this is where I say sorry. It's the delay on our Interbrews technical glitches. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but there was some technical snafus that had to get worked out. So anyway, the show's going to be up today.
It's not me.
It was not you.
No,
That's
definitely not me.
One thing about you not knowing anything about Interbrews is that it's definitely not you when something goes awry.
Mm-hmm.
But no, anyway, we got it all fixed. It's all good, and everything's going to be up today. So be watching for that. But Bruce Leslie, Griffin Meads, and Pumpkin Vineyards.
Who are you?
Episode 253.
Who are you interviewing in the future?
I don't have anything set up currently.
Oh, okay.
Why? You got an idea?
No,
You gonna go?
I haven't been in a while.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't set anything up yet. We did talk to Foss Brewing.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be one in the future. They're still building out there in downtown Conroe as well. That's where the firm meadery is in downtown Conroe. And if you've not been to downtown Conroe in a good bit, that's a pretty cool spot too.
Yep.
Bars, meaderies.
Bar none.
Huh?
Nothing.
Huh?
I said bar none.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
And you go down.
There's a meadery now.
Mm-hmm.
The firm, right?
Right.
There's a brewery, German-style brewery, Foss Brewing, about to be opened in the oldest building in all of Conroe, maybe all of Montgomery County. Maybe, anyway, 1911. That's when it was built. And, yeah, just like cool, like music on the weekends. People playing live music, and it's like this, square, good restaurants and bars and all that stuff.
In Conroe.
In Conroe.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, and you're not that far from, all your favorite breweries in the Conroe area.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. That's me endorsing Conroe. Fastest growing community at one point in all of Texas.
This message is brought to you by the Conroe Chamber of Commerce.
Not a sponsor, but
visit Conroe.
yeah.
Conroe.
If you'd like to get more of this,
something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go to conroe.org.
Conroe.tx.org.
.tx.org.com. It's a good culture. It's so fruity.
I know. I like it. I was pleasantly surprised by this place is mainly a winery, and then they do some more cider sale because they can their cider, but you had to get like beer in growlers or crowlers or growlers too, I think.
Yeah.
So, but I was drinking this one. I was like, man, this is fantastic.
Oh,
and
I know I've gone on and on about the firm.
Mm-hmm.
But they have this a drink called apple pizer. So cider and mead, right? Cider and mead had a baby and called a sizer.
There are little apples in there.
Yeah. But they have one called apple pizer.
Oh.
And then they mix it with Bluebell ice cream and throw some nutmeg on top.
Hold on. So they put like a scoop of Bluebell in it?
They put a whole pint and they blend it.
Hold on. So it's like a milkshake.
It's like a dream. It's like...
So they use a whole pint of ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they put like a whole...
Apple pizer.
A whole drink in there. Mm-hmm. Is it like a big old drink after this?
No, it's like it's like a not a chalice, but you could share one for sure.
Can you put like double straws in it and share it with your honey?
We had like 6 straws in it, just so everybody could get a little sip, and it was a little slice of
6 people are sipping out of that.
And I don't know.
That's 6 people's worth of backwash.
No, you take one suck off that straw, and then the straw comes out.
Yeah, but you suck it in,
no.
And then when you're done sucking, the little bit that's left goes down back the straw.
No, it doesn't. It has to go. It doesn't go in your mouth and back in the straw. You keep sucking and pull the straw out, and you keep, there's ways.
As long as you're sucking, and as you're sucking, you're pulling the straw.
You suck and you pull it back.
The straw.
And you get everything that's in there. Yeah.
Was everybody?
Well, Perry wasn't because he was the last one.
So someone could potentially have like sucked the straw, switched it around their mouth, and pushed it back through the straw in there.
They didn't. We were with classy people.
Yeah. Classy people.
Yeah. Okay. Bruce, and Bridget.
I don't think Bruce and Bridget would do something like that.
They didn't. That's what I'm saying. Of course. And that's who we're with.
Okay.
Anyway.
Listen. It's too thick.
It's not too thick. It's not too thick for that, Jeffrey. You need to go. Everybody needs to go
he's
try
saying
this.
it's too thick to like spit back down the straw.
Oh, I mean, where there's a will, there's a way, I suppose. Theoretically, I think what you're saying could happen, but it didn't, and we're all fine. It's fine. But all I'm going to say is that you should go and try this drink. It really is. It like kind of takes you into like this dream state.
I want to try that.
All
drink.
the sweetness and like it's like the perfect balance of the spicing. They put a little nutmeg on top. The smell and the taste. It's like
and then maybe as they blend it, they also throw in like an entire slice of apple pie.
It could be. I don't know what all's in it. I'll be entirely honest with you. I know that there's a lot of good things in it. Now, Bruce says it's not the first time you've been accused of being classy. Every time you've been on Interbrews, everybody just it's assumed. I guess maybe that's it. It's assumed you're classy when you're on Interbrews. So. But it was just like, it's a dream. It's just a. Oh, speaking of, I've got some Griffin mead. We're gonna have to have on the show at some point.
Oh,
blueberry.
Oh man, that was my favorite. That was my favorite of all the meads there.
All the meads, yeah.
Blueberry.
We might have to. Does Jules like mead?
No.
Oh, well, I was gonna say then never mind. We don't have to wait for her.
No, we don't have to wait for her.
All right.
I mean,
maybe we do like an all blue show.
Yeah.
We got to figure out what else is blue.
My one attempt of making mead, I made blueberry mead.
How'd it turn out?
Good.
Yeah.
You literally drank some of it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Was that that wasn't the arm in meat? What was that? That was the arm in was the Hefeweizen or something.
No, it's the one I made.
No, when you put your arm all the way in. What was
no.
Which one was that?
I don't remember.
I think that was a Hefeweizen.
I don't remember what it was, but I sanitized my arm before I put it in there.
No, yes, I do remember the mead. The mead was good. But yeah. Anyway, so mead. There you go. Oh, and they did say we could come do a live show there. They're not normally open on Mondays, but they said they'd open for us.
Oh, okay.
So if we want to have a party downtown Conroe, when is the
how's their internet?
Their internet's fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah. They even said we could run a hard line. They have a stage, or they have tables and stuff. It's a really cool spot, like really really cool.
I'm down.
Yeah. So, yeah, for sure. We'll have to do that. Maybe we like a meetup, a Conroe meetup. I bet we can get Dave to show up.
Did you call him a meetup or a
meetup? Ooh, a meetup. A Conroe meetup.
I thought you said meetup.
Monday, Conroe Monday meetup.
Yeah.
Just cancel your plans for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to be
find yourself a ride.
Find yourself a ride for after for sure.
Yeah.
Cancel the rest of your plans for Monday.
Yes.
Maybe Tuesday too.
Tuesday if you're having
Yeah.
If you really want to.
Maybe do
if you want to do it properly.
Maybe we do a late show.
Okay.
Like a 3:00. So people's days just aren't completely destroyed by this Monday meetup.
Let's face it. It's mainly going to be our days that are destroyed.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll have to take the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an idea though. It'd be fun.
Think maybe like on a. What about like a Friday evening?
Well, I mean, they have. I don't know. We'll have to check. They have all kinds of stuff going on there.
They're probably open.
Oh yeah, they're open on Fridays for sure.
Yeah.
But they do. They'll have like music acts and stuff like that. So we have to be in and like if they're. I don't know. We'd either have to bring some entertainment with us other than ourselves, maybe a music act to play, or we'd have to do it before the music acts or something like that, or a night that they don't have anything booked.
I can dance.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a little.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
What your style of dancing is it like the Irish clog dancing kind of thing?
Sort of.
Like river dance?
Yeah, but But if someone were to do that and like, have two left legs.
Two left.
Trying that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's for the OnlyFans, Jeffrey. So, all right. So, you know what? I'll set up a Patreon for Liquid Line. I think I've said this before, but I'll do it. What's the harm? I just want to be able to offer some like exclusive stuff. Maybe we do like a part of the show that's exclusively for the people on the other deal on the Patreon.
My dancing shirtless.
We'll have to go private for those.
I
don't know how you do that.
Well,
maybe without stopping it and starting it again. We'll figure it out.
No, I think We could probably set up. There's got to be some way to set up a private feed.
Yeah, you can do it.
And you have to have a code. I mean, we could always do like a Zoom meeting.
No. That's lame. You
Well,
can
if it's
you can
for
do
only-
you can do private streams on YouTube and then paste the link on the Patreon. You just got to make sure people don't pirate it.
Yeah.
You don't want people pirating that private link.
No.
That's pretty easy, but I don't know how you do it without stopping the stream and starting it again.
I don't know.
Maybe there's not a way. Maybe you just have to stop and start.
That's fine. We can stop and start.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe that.
We give them like a little teaser, and like if you want to watch more,
Yeah.
like I'll only pull up my shirt to my belly button
Yeah.
And
Maybe
say
we just get
it-
real.
and say if you want to see more, then you got to slide over to the fans only page.
Jeffrey, I don't think you can sell it cheaper than what we're going to offer it. I don't know. Maybe we do that. We'll figure it out. We'll look into it. I'm going to put my people on it, which means me. I'll figure something out. Probably have time tonight. Turns out, a lot of nights have time for things. Anyway, I think in the interest of time, though, I think we should try the Goza.
Did you finish that beer before me?
I didn't.
Oh.
I've been talking, but I'm not going to finish it unless I chug it, and I don't want to chug it.
Oh.
So,
But you want to try the Goza?
yeah, I think we should have it on the show. I want you to try it.
Okay.
It's really good.
I can do
And
it.
we got separate glasses, so I don't have to pour this beer out. I can have it with lunch or whatever.
Well, let's see how it goes.
So I got this one on a trip out to Lubbock. If you've never been to Lubbock, it's way out there from here, unless you're in Lubbock, and it's right there. But Lubbock, Lubbock's interesting because there's what else is out there other than Lubbock?
Texas Tech.
Well, yeah, that's all. That's what I'm saying. That's in Lubbock, but other than in Lubbock, I think you have to be going to Lubbock.
And cows.
Yep. It's like the Robert O'Keefe song. It's so flat out there that on a clear day, you can see the back of your own head. That's how flat it is. It's how there's no trees.
Mm-hmm.
There's some trees, but not many trees. Oh, your daughter is in. Does your daughter go to Texas Tech? Does she get her guns up? Get your guns up. Boom. Cool. That's a reason to go. There's some cool stuff out in Lubbock. Triple J Chop House and Brewery. That's a fun one. There you go. Boom. So anyway, when we were out there for a gymnastics competition, not mine, my daughter's.
I don't think anybody thought that for a second.
Yeah. So anyway, we got this. Oh, she's getting her doctorate. So Dr. Saunders?
Dr. Saunders.
Unless she's, I don't know, she could be married. Is she married? What's her last name? Is it still Saunders? Or is it Saunders? I don't know. I don't know how names go. Maybe she identifies as non-binary and decided to switch it up. All right, I want to get your reaction.
Ooh.
Yep. Pleasant, right?
That's really good.
That is really pleasant.
Man, the strawberries are really get you.
There's no strawberries.
That's passion fruit?
Passion fruit, bro.
Okay.
That's why it's a hurricane. Right? Isn't passion fruit, like, isn't that the hurricane, like, thing?
I don't know. I only had hurricanes.
We used cherries when Hurricane Harvey came through.
Mm-hmm.
So we called them Hurricane Harveys. A little different,
Yeah.
but still had a bunch of rum in it. So your son got married. Congratulations to your son. And
They grow up so fast.
they do grow up so fast. But congratulations.
That's what my dad's saying right now. Oh, they grow up so fast. He's like, my son's getting married.
He's not saying that.
I know.
He's saying it's about time.
He's like, damn, dude.
It's like,
You're how old?
how old are you? I know how old you are. Let's see. What was I going to look up? I was going to look something up. Oh, ingredients. Ingredients
For a hurricane?
for a traditional hurricane. It goes to show what I've been looking up. It said like Reuben sandwich, a bunch of other things.
I had, when I was 19 years old, I had about 6 or 7 hurricanes at Pat O'Brien's on Bourbon Street.
Oh yeah, how'd that?
It worked out horribly for me.
All right, so
Horribly.
the original recipe is orange juice, lime juice, pineapple juice, grenadine, simple syrup, and that was it.
Orange juice? How'd they get the red in it then?
I don't know.
Oh, from the grenadine.
I guess.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so the drink originated in New Orleans during the 1940s. So that's when you were there at Pat O'Brien's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was 19 in 1940. Sure.
Oh, that was the original recipe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's changed over time. Let's see. They switched to a pre-cocktail mix, Fasciola syrup. I don't know, tropical fruit flavored syrup. Okay, so it's got those flavors in it.
I mean, I doubt that Pat O'Brien's on Bourbon Street in New Orleans is actually like using real passion fruit.
No, they made their own syrup,
in
their
there.
own mix.
Yeah.
That's okay. So the Fasciola would have lent early hurricanes a reddish hue that grenadine would later replace. Okay, so there you go. Anyway, passion fruit though.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is pretty darn good.
Wow.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Danny is going to be working with his son. Did you see that?
Yeah, I just put up the comment.
In
yeah.
Turkey. So they're going to be like the Turkey's version.
Well, his
of
son's
the-
Turkey, and then he's coming back, and then he's going to be working at the same base Danny works at.
Oh, okay. In Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to be like Florida's version of Dos Serenos.
Yeah.
They can open their own brewery. When are y'all going to open a brewery?
Yeah, you guys can open a brewery,
That's
Danny.
what y'all should do.
I mean, I've seen like the posts of like Danny helping out some of those local breweries around there.
Mm-hmm. Y'all should open up your own brewery,
Uh-huh.
father, son,
Yeah.
and then we'll come visit.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic.
It's called Saunders and Sons.
Or
Saunders and Sons.
Dos Saunders.
Dos Saunders, yeah.
Dos Saunderinos.
Or Way Down Sonder.
Over Saunder?
Uh-huh.
Over Saunder.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many names. You got to check and make sure that they're not already taken. Most of the names have been taken.
We're good at names, Danny. So when you start your brewery, you just reach out to us. Well, we got some winners.
That's true. We
Yeah.
came up with like 6 right there.
Yeah,
So
and that was just right up top. That's without even really thinking about it.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. I didn't have coffee today. So, Brewing. Oh, are you gonna?
Oh, you're actually taking classes.
Are you doing that? Where are you doing? Are you doing that at Siebel or are you doing that somewhere else? Now I'm curious. Now I got a lot of.
So you really do want to open a brewery? Nice.
Yeah. Do you need like somebody to come do
Uh-huh.
podcasting for the brewery, like full time?
I will. Do you need somebody to do tasting for the brewery full time?
What do you think? Still liking the Goza? 3 sips in?
No, it's. I have a sweet tooth, so these kind of beers are kind of right up my wheelhouse.
Oh, St. Louis University.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it St. Louis or St. Louis? And is it actually in St. Louis? Like the what are they? Not the Tarpons? What are they?
St. Louis
Yeah. What's their What's their tarp?
Tarpons.
It's like a little devil, like a blue devil, like a little blue.
The
like a-
the Belkins.
maybe I don't know. Something.
That there's a Belkin, and let me see. That's not like University of
I could just look it up.
Missouri.
No, that's the Tigers. Mizzou.
Yeah, St. Louis University. Oh, it is right. I was right. The
There you go.
Belkins.
Yeah. It's like a little devil,
Yeah.
little demon, little guy. Pan, like a pan kind of guy.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a blue Grinch.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. When did you start that and when do you finish? Is that all online, I assume? Otherwise, it's a long commute. And
Yes.
that's kind of cool.
Jeffrey's. No one volunteers to clean, Jeffrey, because it's no fun.
It's basically everything you do at a brewery, though, from what I understand. It's all cleaning.
Well, every time I try to get Julie to help me brew, she gets mad 'cause she's like, all you want me to do is clean.
January and finish in December. All right, boom. There you go.
And I try to explain to her, half of brewing is cleaning, babe.
Yeah. And then she's like, this sucks.
You can't, most of brewing doesn't include the mashing where it smells wonderful and it's fun.
Yeah, that is true. That is probably one of those things that, like, people's thought of it before they know about it versus what it actually is.
It's more, yeah.
worlds apart.
Yeah, it's more than just dropping hops in boiling water.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll say that is the one drawback. You got to clean and scrub a lot, even if you're just home brewing. Yeah, 90% cleaning, 10% brewing. That's about it. So that's why you start a show like this. So it's like 10%.
Jeffrey, you have an easy solution. He said he wants someone to help him brew, so he doesn't have to clean anything.
Yeah.
You've got kids.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You got kids.
Nah, they don't care. Anyway, anything else? I feel like we've had a pretty good show today. Had some pretty big announcements.
We didn't really fight.
I mean, other than you just shunning Interbrews 100%.
I did not shun Interbrews.
Yeah.
1%.
You did.
I didn't.
You don't even watch it. You didn't, you could have done research on your trip to Location 6. Mm-hmm. You could have known all about it and walked in there and be like, hey, I feel like I know you already because I'm Kennedy and Josh and I do Liquid Lunch together. You know, he was here on Interbrews on this date and da-da-da-da-da. And you could have mentioned something that was said in the show, even if you skimmed over it. And you probably could have gotten, I don't know, like a free tasting or something at least.
Jeffrey, no.
You know what, Jeffrey? I'm not going to talk about my lawn today because I'm a little upset because...
Josh and I actually talked about lawns before the show.
Well, Kennedy complained about having to do his lawn and how it wiped him out.
It did.
Yeah, which it happens, right? But, that just goes with it. You lose 5 or 6 pounds of sweat and then, try to replenish afterward. But what I was going to say is my trimmer, I thought I was going to have to buy a whole new trimmer, but then I was able to buy a part and fix it for $8, which is great. So now that's fixed. But then
man, I was so pissed at my trimmer.
Then I ran out of string.
I ran out of string, and I couldn't figure out how to put the string back in. And I legit, I was telling Julie, I'm about to throw this shit away, and we're getting a new trimmer. So I can't figure out how to. And then I go online, and I'm like, how do you put on the string? And nothing was saying. There was nothing. There's no guides on how to
what
put
brand
on the
is
string. It's a Skill, SKIL, and it is a electric. So it's got a battery on it.
40 volt?
Yeah, 40 volt.
You just put in the little...
Well, now I figured it out because it's just as easy as you put your whole string through there and then you physically grab the head and just wind it up.
Oh, you have to wind... Can you replace the head on it, though? That's the one thing. I have an electric one, too. I had a gas-powered one before. 2-cycle, right? So you had to mix. But you could replace the head on it until you get one of those where you just insert the double line kind of deal, and those work really well.
Yeah.
But then I went electric this time, and so you have these little spools that you just stick in there.
Yeah.
And then feed it through, and you close it, and you're good, and it self-feeds.
Yeah.
But if it's going right, you can burn through a whole spool in the front yard alone.
Yeah.
So you're doing 2 spools at a time. Yeah. But you can't replace the head on this one. It's a Black & Decker, Bruce. That's the thing I don't like about it.
No, this one's nice. You can replace the head. So
if you can do that, there's a lot easier ways to do it. I'll show you some.
No, well, I figured now that I know what to do, it's super easy.
But if you're having to wind the whole spool of
that's the way you're supposed to do. You just basically you take your string, you cut yourself 10 feet or so, stick it through the little hole, and then just wind it up.
Yeah, but that's too much. What I'm saying is that they have somewhere you can replace the head and you just put the hardier string through there.
Yeah.
Works way better.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and it's totally worth it. Bruce's team replaced the head. Yeah.
No, I agree, but I'm also cheap. I didn't get one of those.
It'll actually save you money and time in the long run. And then Jeffrey says something like pay someone to do it. That's my domain. I'm not cheap. It's that it's not. Nobody makes my yard look as good as I do.
And how much? What's the going rate for mowing the lawn? Having
my size?
Yeah,
probably $20.
$20. You think you could have somebody professionally do it? $20?
Yeah, they're in because they do all the one of these guys that does all the lawns on the road.
So you're paying during the summertime. You're paying $80 a month to get your lawn mowed.
But you're saving 12 hours.
35. Oh, you got a lot of land though, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
$35. So you're paying $35 a week, Jeffrey, for somebody to mow your lawn. Yeah.
Well, you got to look at it time.
Yeah.
How much time is he saving? For me, I spend 3 hours probably in the yard. Not including weeding and stuff.
Oh. 25 minutes of every hour rewinding that stupid string.
Yep.
So trying to figure out how to put that string in, I wasted like over an hour. And I threw that thing down. It's so much cussing involved. So much cussing. Like Julie was like getting away from me because she didn't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
I think my old trimmer, I think I threw over the back fence at one point.
Yeah.
I had to go back and get it.
Yeah.
That was
I literally picked it up at one point and I'm like, F this, and I like just chucked it down and like pieces flew off and I'm like, probably shouldn't have done that.
That's true. Jeffrey doesn't have to store equipment or maintain equipment, so he has more room to brew in his garage. He can be brewing while somebody's doing his yard. Or, you know what the thing is? They come up, and it takes them 10 minutes to do your yard. They're in and they're out because they have the big equipment.
Yeah.
It's still hot from the yard they did next door, and they just zip over and do it. The only thing that the lawn guys, like, they'll still come when it rains. And so, like, they'll leave muddy tracks all through your yard.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, come on now. Like, give my,
I mean,
if you can't get a hovercraft or something to keep it, you know.
I don't know. I'm just cheap.
Well, you have to look at it.
That's why I do my lawn. I don't enjoy doing the lawn, but I'm just cheap, and that's why we do our own lawn.
Well, you have to say it like you have to calculate that time versus rate.
Philip says he can't afford someone to do his lawn because he's got a lot of land.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, you gotta do that math, right?
Philip, you got a lot of kids.
How many kids does he have?
What does he have? He's got 5.
Oh, okay. I put that in a lot. I mean, compared to most. Yeah.
Get them to mow your lawn.
How old are they?
Oh, he's gonna be mad at me if I get this wrong.
Well, what's range?
I think
Ish.
21 to 13. Am I close there, Phil?
Oh, okay.
21 to 12, something like that.
Well, that's okay. There you go. You should have. Yeah. Yeah, you don't trust them. The zero turn, no, but have them weed at least, right?
And Jeffrey, you started this, by the way, this whole lawn talk. And I used to like get upset with Josh about all the lawn talk. Now I have a lawn, so
And everybody's chiming in.
yeah.
Maybe that's what we do.
I got it right.
Maybe we do that on the bonus. Like we go out there and like look at the grass.
Yeah.
The grass is looking great though with all this rain. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Even with fertilizer and pre-emergent herbicide and all that kind of stuff, you still can't compete with just.
So I have this like section of my lawn, and it's just weeds. But when it gets mowed, it looks just like your normal St. Augustine. But then when it grows, it's definitely not St. Augustine, and there's like this noticeable difference in the lawn. And I've tried to weed and feed it, but it just made these things grow even stronger.
Yeah.
So I think they're taking the weed,
You got to go pre-emergent herbicide at the right time in the season to keep it from sprouting new growth. Yeah.
It's and then like we got a lot of uneven parts in my lawn, so I'm trying to like, put sand and dirt out to try to even it up, to try to level it.
Yeah.
And then it seems like the weeds just like take off in that place. It was like my lawn was mostly weeds in the backyard, mostly weed. And then I put a shit ton of weed and feed on it, and it was looking good for like a long time. And now like these certain sections just have, most of the yard's good, but then I have this section that's just all weeds.
St. Augustine will choke most of that out.
It's not.
What level do you don't mow it too short, do you?
No.
You should have your mower at like the highest level.
It's like one down from the highest level.
It's Randy Lemon, Philip, not Randy Citrus. That would be a cool guy to have on the show.
Yeah.
Randy Lemon. You know his place is out here in Tomball, right? His lawn place. If you go 20, I think it's on 2920. Me finishing the Keezer. It's close. Ish. It's getting closer. Well, it's not getting closer. It's in a holding pattern.
Yeah. Okay.
That's true.
It's been in a holding pattern for how long?
I don't know. A while. Yeah. Oh. No, it's fine. Everybody should listen to Randy Lemon. We don't do shows on Saturdays or whenever he does his show. It's fine.
I wanted to reach out to him, see if he'd come on our show.
I bet he.
And I was gonna surprise you with him.
That would be cool.
But it was a lot of work and I didn't do it.
Oh. Did you not even try or just look?
No, I didn't try.
Oh. Okay.
I even forgot his name until just now.
Randy Citrus.
Uh-huh.
We should have our own lawn guy named Randy Citrus.
Oh, Philip said Randy Citrus because he didn't want to give that guy a free plug.
That's fine. Yeah, I bet he won't. He's got his own radio show. Why is he going to come on our show? I don't know. Maybe he will.
Randy Lime.
I wonder if he drinks beer.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like the kind of guy that would drink beer.
Yeah.
How can you not? How can you be that into lawn care and not have beer?
It doesn't seem right.
It doesn't seem like even feasible.
No.
So that's... No, I bet he's good. I bet he's good on beer. I don't know. I mean, do we really want to reach out to Randy Lemon?
I thought it would be funny.
It would be cool. Talk about lawn stuff.
Lawn
and
beer.
life. And life. Yeah. I bet he's got a good life advice. Has a very successful business.
I mean, we could reach out. It's not going to hurt anything.
No. I mean, it won't be as cool as next week when we have Blake Niederhofer
No.
in studio. Don't forget that, everybody. Be back here next week to be right here in studio with Blake Niederhofer.
Does anybody know Randy Citrus?
Get some hop growing advice. I wonder if he knows anything. I bet he does. I bet he does.
Hop growing?
Yeah.
I think you just keep it out the sun.
Mm,
They don't do well with direct sunlight.
that's true. They burn out. You do need some sun, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like early morning sun. You got to water a lot. So, like we learned last week, right? All right. What else we got?
Nothing.
Is there any new beer news? I feel like there was some beer news. Maybe we could talk about that.
Oh, my dad sent me this article, which is really strange for him to do.
Mm-hmm.
He sent me this article about a big brewing company that's getting into like brewing with cannabis. And it was like the weirdest thing for my dad to send me. So I looked into it. So I read it, and it like didn't say the exact brewery, but I kind of read between the lines, and it was Oscar Blues.
Oh. Well.
So they're getting into the cannabis beer
Yeah. Okay.
part.
Like with THC where it's legal, that kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'll be honest, that's not really my wheelhouse.
No, but it's a growing market.
Sure, people want to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not in Texas though.
no.
No.
Probably won't be. Probably for a very long time.
No, it'll be. I'm sure that whole thing will be legalized federally before it's legalized in the state of Texas.
Now there are talks about federal decriminalization, not legalization, but decriminalization. But yeah, Eighth Wonder. Oh, Eighth Wonder's doing something.
Delta 8. Wait, I'm confused. They're doing something with cannabis in their beer.
They could do.
With the
Well, they couldn't do THC, but they could do like CBD.
yeah. I don't know, CBD and beer. I mean, beer kind of puts you to sleep already.
That is true. That's true. Yeah, you know what's mostly worthless?
What?
Like on your app, like your iPhone, the news app.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow beer, most of it's just like all the stories.
Yeah.
It's mostly useless.
It was it was like an Apple News story too that he sent me the link for, and
Yeah. Anyway,
the article kind of sucked because it never came out and said who the brewery was.
yeah, it's
But it gave the owner's name, and it says the owner of Oscar Blues had this to say, blah blah blah.
and then that's it. Okay. Well,
And I lose my attention really quickly. So,
you don't say.
huh?
You don't say.
What?
Huh?
What were we talking about?
It's a variant. Okay, so Philip says Delta 8 is a variant of THC.
Oh,
So
okay.
how is Eighth Wonder doing that?
It's probably more like a CBD thing,
But they,
or maybe he's got some inside info where it's not. He shouldn't have released that to the public.
maybe they're Wonder Water. Is that? I don't know.
Wonder Water.
No Label has a new beer coming out. It's a taproom exclusive. Did you hear about this?
I did not.
Cicadas Red IPA. I wonder if it has actual cicadas in it.
Oh.
You can eat those, you know.
You can eat anything that was once living.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like, apparently they taste okay. Anyway, that's all I got. If it needs to be, there's not like a better, like, beer news thing.
I know.
I don't know. Does anybody have a good one?
I mean, Craft Beer Austin is not bad for the Austin area.
Sure,
They give
for
like
events and stuff.
They give like some good state.
I'm talking about like that, like underground, like, you know, investigative reporting kind of thing.
That's what we should be doing.
No, it's not. That takes way too much energy.
Yeah,
We should be having those guys on our show.
yeah.
So we need independent journalists to get out
What?
there. And
What's his? Oh crap! What was his name? The guy who did like. Oh, he's been on our show before. He lives in Galveston.
I don't expect you to remember anybody.
No, his name. What's it? He's been on our show. He lives in Galveston. He used to have the website for a while, like something beer HTX. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Obviously not in the game still.
No, he kind of quit.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? No, it's gonna bug me now. I'm gonna remember as soon as we get off the air.
Okay. Well, there you go.
AHA is putting out a CBD brewing book.
Oh, I saw that. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
That's one of those ones I would read, but I'm not gonna. I have no interest to drink those beers.
No, but and then you see like these CBD places popping up all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anyway,
It's a fad.
yeah, it is. It is. But
Tim? Is his name Tim?
what was his last name? Tim. Yeah. Texas Shade.
Yeah, Shade. That's right.
Shade Texas Craft.
Shade TX.
Yeah.
And Shade stood for San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, Austin.
He lives down in Galveston.
Yeah, that's what I said, Galveston.
Or split time between Galveston and like Conroe or something.
Tim.
Yeah.
And he was on our show before.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to that dude?
I don't know. I hadn't heard from him in a while.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, he had some like when he kept it current, that Shade TX was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the thing. The problem with that is it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Yes.
And to get sponsors for something like that and to get it to be able to do it is hard. Like, I don't know. You got to do a lot of like even to get sponsors, you have to do a lot of legwork. It's like all the time trying to get people to sponsor it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I mean, there used to be there used to be the Southwest Brewing News, right? That was the little newspaper that was out at all the breweries.
Yeah.
And I mean that went under because that was a whole. There's a whole bunch of craziness that went on behind that one. I think one of the founders like said something they weren't supposed to say or something, so they all decided to stop. But is it still there?
It's still up.
What's the last post? Probably pretty far in the past.
All right, the last post, the archives, April 2018.
Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah.
All right, so
those are fun to look at every once in a while. Like, here's a list of the breweries, and it's got
it's
18 less breweries than we have now in the Houston area. Still has Cranky Britches on there. Go through and just what are the ones that aren't around anymore? Start at the top. I think I saw a couple already.
Aren't around.
Yeah.
11 Below, 4J, to Wonder, B52, Baba, Back Pew, Bales, and Backfish, Bearded Fox.
You have to read them all out. I'm saying which are the ones that aren't there anymore.
All right. Brigadier. Well,
Brigadier's
Brigadier's
still
kind of there.
No, they're still around. Absolutely. At the Renfest.
All right. Sells Buffalo Bayou on Nolda Street.
Okay, well, that's right. Cranky Britches.
Cranky Britches. Do they even ever open?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cyclers, are they still around?
Of course. Devil and Deep, still there.
Yeah.
Fetching Lab, no longer with
Lab,
us.
yeah.
Galveston Bay still around. Gordon Street still around. Too bad people can't see
Yeah.
your screen.
Phoenix on Westheimer.
Yep, as far as I know.
Ruba Brewing.
I don't know that was ever even like a real thing.
I don't think it was either. Indoor Sigma, which is now Equal Parts.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Beer Refinery.
Yeah, it's not there.
Town and City.
Well, that's Houston Cider Company.
Well, they don't brew beer anymore.
True, but whatever.
Whole Foods.
It's still there.
I guess technically Whole Foods is a thing. But
Have you been to Valenson since they built out their new?
No.
I think get down there.
Actually, I've never been to Vallenson's. Now I think about it.
You've never been to Vallenson's?
No.
You need to go. We need to do a show down there.
Every time I've been to Pearland, I've always gone to
Backfish.
Backfish, yeah.
Val's a cool dude. We need to do a show there for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. All right. So we have a list of things to do and out of things to talk about. So that means we should probably wrap the show.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah. Review real quick. Beers that we had today. The Pilsner from Location 6 was muy magnificent.
Yes.
That was fantastic.
Anybody finds themselves out in Waller?
Yes. I think they do have some taps, a few taps here and there. Few and far between. So if you see it, that's a treat.
Yeah.
I think they're self-distributing and all that. So, but yes, do go to Waller.
Yeah.
Do go check out their tap room. It's an old grocery store that was built back in, I think, the 30s or 40s.
1947.
Okay.
It was a grocery store. After that, it became a butcher shop.
Yeah. And it's just got charm. The whole building's kind of cool.
They still have the original door left for the cooler.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. And they're right there downtown Waller, right across from the post office.
Right off of Main Street.
Right off of Main Street.
Yeah.
And great people and delicious beer. That Pilsner was super crispy. And then the brewery LBK,
Yeah.
the Hurricane Goza, was great. Like, great. I don't know how often they put that out. I got that at the Total Wine. No, I take that back. The Specs. I got that in the Specs in Lubbock. That place was happening. There's so many people there. Imagine that. People wanted to drink on a Friday night in Lubbock. But that was great. Yeah, brewery LBK. They're a Hurricane Goza. What would you give that? Scale of 1 to 10.
As far as Goza?
Yeah, as far as Goza goes.
For Goza, I'd probably give that a solid 8.5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So you can't get that here, but if you're out in that neck of the woods, or if you live out there, give us a holler, and we'd love to have you on the show. And then our Kolsch from our friends in Florida. What was the name of the brewery again?
Keel Farms Agrarian Ale and Ciders.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It has a
It was good enough for me to want to get a crowler of it and put it on an airplane and bring it back.
It's bold. It's a bold move.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's all we have to talk about today. Is that all the things?
That's all the things.
All right. So I'll hit the music over here.
Make sure everyone tunes in next week,
Oh yeah. Don't forget everybody.
as we will have
Blake Niederhofer
Hoffer,
live in studio. So everybody,
one of the legit nicest guys you will ever meet.
heck yeah. So we'll see you next week right here on Liquid Lunch. Kennedy, great show today.
Josh, great show today.
Thank you, Philip and Jeffrey and Danny and everybody else who was there. Bruce, we'll talk to you all next week, and thanks for being a part. Bye, everybody.
The preceding has been a presentation of Stewed Productions.